Hey everybody, I'm Steve Kaufmann and this is week 17 of the sober year. Brief aside from what this vlog normally is, I'd like to point out that apparently if you're a straight white man with success, there's like a 60% chance you're a terrible person, I think is what I've learned in the last 7 days. It's very disappointing. But on to me, I'm feeling pretty good, actually. I dealt roulette at a high school reunion Saturday night. It was a 20-year high school reunion. First thing I noticed was that, like, most of the songs I liked in high school were also songs that people who in class of 97 liked in high school. The other thing I noticed is people, 37-year-olds, really like to make use of an open bar. So those are the two real takeaways from it. I was working, but it was definitely one of those parties where I could have also been drinking while working. But I feel pretty confident in my abilities, like in the present, that I'm like, no, that's just not something you do. You can still have fun. You're still a fun person. You're still who you intend to be. It's just, that's a thing you don't do currently. I think it's my present and my past, I think I'm fine. It's my future that I'm still kind of dreading. Like, I have a wedding at the end of the month. I'm dreading that because weddings are definitely open bar events, and I feel like open bar events, to me, just feel like wasted potential to drink. Where it's like, but somebody already paid for the alcohol. It's honestly, I've known vegetarians who worked at restaurants who would eat meat because people were otherwise throwing the meat away. Because in their mind, and the logic makes sense to me, well, the animal already died. It would be an even bigger shame if the animal died and then they just threw the meat away. Like, I might as well gain sustenance from the animal. There's a decent chance I'm going to go to CES in January, or Las Vegas in general. Like, you can't really keep me away from Las Vegas for too long. Las Vegas would be a huge trigger for me. New Year's Eve will always be a trigger for me. Super Bowls, football games, like the standard triggers are always going to apply. I dread the future, but I have faith that my 17 weeks of present are going to take over, that it's not going to be that big a deal. And also, I think I'm learning a lot that, like, I don't need to drink to have a good time, and that my thesis was correct, which is I'm not an alcoholic, and that I was pretty much ramped up to 80 or 90, and the only way to get back down to 40, which is the safe place to be, is to just go to 0 for 12 months. Hey, Steve Kaufmann here, talking to you over here. This camera should look better because I brought a separate light and stayed a little away and other ends. But now I'm looking at you over here, and then I'm back here, then I'm back here. You should like, rate, subscribe, do all the things that one should do, and maybe they'll let me out of this tiny hole that somehow has 2 cameras.